Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by to watch our 2024 harvest and extraction video. I've got a few still shots of our harvest and then some video of some of our extraction process. This first shot is of our son Andrew prepping fume boards. Fume boards are a preferred method of running the bees out of the honey supers. They work best on warm sunny days and only take a few minutes to get the bees moving. We like to use either Honeybee Gone or Bee Quick. We thoroughly spray the felt side of the fume board and place it on top of the super. We run about 6 of these at a time, rotating them as need be. Even though we use the fume boards, there are always a few residual bees still hanging around, so we use our battery-operated leaf blower to remove any hanger-on bees. In this pic, you can see Tom blowing a few bees out of the super. This doesn't hurt them, just gets them out of our way. Here you can see Andrew and I taking a break from the excessive heat. This particular day, we reached about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. By the end of the day, all three of us were worn out. And of course, this is the only picture Tom got of me in the bee yard that day. When we load supers on the truck, we're always sure to put in a skateboard or some other type of covering over the top to keep any robber bees away. The benefit of the escape board, though, is that any residual bees that may still be in there can find their way out. In this picture, you can see how we leave our strong hives after removing supers. We leave them with a deep box with undrawn plastic frames. There's often still a slight trickle coming in, and we've been able to get them to draw up frames for us for the following year. This also gives all of that excess population somewhere to go in the hot weather instead of being packed out in the two lower brood boxes or bearding on the front. As you can see in this picture, I leave as much of the heavy lifting as possible to the guys. Tom and Andrew are moving the filled supers from the truck into the garage. We try to get this done in short order so we attract as few robber bees as possible. They stack the supers offset onto drip trays that are on top of furniture dollies. Here's about half of the supers we pulled, stacked offset and on top of the drip trays and furniture dollies, stacked and ready for extraction. It usually takes us 2 days to pull supers, and we usually do mite washes and treat as we pull. With the excessive heat we had this year, it took us 2.5 days to pull supers, and we delayed mite washing and treating until the following week when it cooled off a bit. Here's my last still shot voiceover until we get into the videos. But in this pic, Tom just finished setting up the extraction line, and it's ready to go. Enjoy the videos and how we operated the line. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. So we've got a whole little operation set up here. We've got all of our honey supers. We have our dehumidifier going, fan because it's darn hot, wash bucket, all of our supers, and I'm going through them and separating the light honey. There's Grace. Say hi, Grace.
Hi.
And there's Brianna. Say hi, Brianna. From the darker honey. And then Andrew has been putting them into the uncapper down here. You can see it's cutting off all the cappings down there. And they come and push out over here. We've got 2 extractors going. Tom, what extractor is this that Andrew's working with right here?
What is it?
Yeah, size.
24.
24 frame. And then that one is what?
32.
32. Both from HillCo. And after they drain out of the uncapper, Tom and Andrew are loading up the extractors, and then they are draining, everything's draining into this clarifier. Thank you, the word was escaping me. Looks like it's working pretty well. You can see all the cappings, less cappings, almost no cappings, pretty much clean, and then it's going into this drain through this honey pump, and then pumping all the way into the barrel. We're gonna let it set in this barrel for a few days, and then we'll come and scoop any of the cappings that have risen to the top. So that's kind of our process this year. After Tom and Andrew pull the frames out of there, they put them back into empty supers, and then when we get all done, we'll load these supers on one of Tom's trailers and put them in one of our out yards for the bees to clean up for us. So that's our operation this year. drain some to the clarifier. Pump picks it up, puts it into the barrel.